Just 1 month after the assassination of Charlie Kirk, conservative podcaster Benny Johnson stood by Attorney General Pam Bondi and described in horrific detail a threatening letter that was sent to his home.
The individual who wrote me described why he wanted me dead.
Wow, I am late to this, but man, y'all, they came from my guy, Benny.
Ty, it's great to finally have you on. I've been an admirer from afar. Your speech was just remarkable. I mean, truly, it was from the depths of your soul.
Benny, they came for you. Benny, I'm reaching out to get in contact with you, sir. Let's do this. Good day, my American and foreign brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith, and you're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms up here and the ones down here. Click this because it helps me. Thank you very much. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications. Lastly, do not forget to check out the other channel, Man, Husband, Father, and everything I ask you to do on this channel, do it over there if you would, please. Appreciate you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I had some things I was doing over the weekend, and it has been brought to my attention that my guy, Benny Johnson, who I am inspired by, who interviewed me some time ago, had an attack or a threat on his life and his family. And I'm telling you right now, folks, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to we are supposed to be so patriotic. When I say we, I'm talking about all Americans now. All Americans, on whether you're on the left or right. We're supposed to be so patriotic about that Second Amendment. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, you are going to, I told y'all we were going to be tested. I spoke at an event a few weeks ago in Bloomington, and I told you guys that you were going to be tested. And tested you were being. Check this out.
I was a white, cis, Christian Trump supporter. They described in great detail how I would be killed in an open field just like Charlie, how much blood would come out of my head and neck when it was blown off. This individual described orphaning my 4 beautiful children and widowing my wife with great joy.
Attorney General Pam Bondi says she plans to bring that man to justice.
We have arrested the author of this letter. George Isbell Jr. was taken into custody this morning, and we are charging him federally.
Joining me now exclusively, Benny Johnson. Benny, I reached out to you as soon as I saw this. It is horrifying. I've read the complaint from DOJ. There's a picture of the letter in here. It is absolutely grotesque. And it says that your wife, Kate, a mother of 4, is the one who discovered this. What was it like when she discovered this letter?
Well, yeah, thank you, Kaylee, so much for having me on. It was awful, and I'm still trying to comprehend how anyone could celebrate Charlie Kirk dying, how anyone could celebrate parents being under terroristic threat like this. Charlie, of course, 2 beautiful children and his wife that are left without a father and a husband. How could anybody celebrate that? And it's something that has hit me over the last couple of days, Kaylee, and it's that these people, by and large, they don't understand the joy that is parenthood. The Democrat Party is actually the party of childless individuals in America, 20 points more for Democrats, for childless voters. The Republican Party is the party of parents. They're the party of joyful enjoyment of the family structure. I know you know this, and the data shows this as well, Kaylee. It's something that I think is really profound when it comes to the threatening nature of these letters against families and against the families here in America, that you have to understand that there is a major cultural difference between the 2 parties, and that is that the Republican Party is the party of parents. All available data shows that. In fact, 55% of all fathers are Republicans in this country, and a recent poll, Kaylee, showed that of the #1 priorities for young men under the age of 30 that are Republicans, fatherhood is the #1 priority. And so when you're looking at the difference in how people could tolerate this, I think there's your boundary lines. Republicans are the party of the family.
Well, this individual, there's no doubt about that. And that is the #1 goal of Gen Z men. I remember covering that. When you read this letter, though, this individual, he talks about your followers. And let me read to you a quote he says about your millions and millions of followers. You all need to be exterminated. So this was toward you and toward every single person who ascribes to the movement that animates what makes you you.
Yes, and I don't understand where this hatred could truly come from, and it's hard to really reconcile it, especially when you come from a party of peace. We just want peaceful debate. But this is a party that is spiraling, and I think they've lost the debate, Kaylee. And because they've lost the debate, they are going to resort to violence. And it's awful to see. It's something that I don't want for my country. It's something that I want to see resolved. And the only way to resolve it are for Democrats to say enough. How many more of us need to die, Kaylee? How many more times do we need to see our president shot in the head? How many more times do we need to see Charlie Kirks? How many more times do we need to see ICE facilities shot at? How many more Christian children's praying in churches do we need to see slaughtered? The Democrat Party and the leadership of the Democrat Party need to say enough is enough. We're going to reconcile with the extremist left wing of our party. We're going to acknowledge that we have a problem, and we're going to do something about it.
Now, let me tell you something right now. I'm glad Benny Johnson did things that way. He even went a little bit more pissed on his show about this. But let me tell y'all something. We need to let it be known in such a bold, serious, intentional, purposeful way that if you show up at my house threatening letters and you show up, you will not be breathing anymore. You need to let it be known, and he's doing a good job. I'm talking about everybody that's listening to me right now. Do I get things like this that happen to me? Sure I do. And what do? Do I take them seriously? Yes, I do. They get reported. But at the same time, I'm not nobody that's going to wait on the police to come and save me or my family. You come on my property and try to harm me or my family, you are going to be dealt with aggressively and brutally. I'm not the one. And this is how a lot of us should be. You have the right to defend yourself, and how you defend yourself and that level of aggression or brutality that you use is at your discretion. It's your right. Yes, we want peace. Yes, we want to have open civil dialogue, but don't get it twisted and act like we won't hurt you back. At least me. Don't get it twisted and act like I will not harm you back and do it aggressively and brutally, and it may be even disgusting. Should you try to hurt me and my family? I told you, I'm not even going to look. When I have these civil discourses, I always let them know, can we keep this thing civil? Usually when people feel defeated in a conversation, they get defensive. When they have nothing intellectually to say to rebuttal the facts or the stats that you are putting out, they get offended. They start calling you names. Fine. They start saying, I'll whoop yo this. Okay, fine. That's what I do. Guys, those of you that see me in action, do I not do that? I used to go, okay, man, I'll beat your mother effing A. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? You deserve to have your A kicked, young man. All right, I heard that before too. Okay, you got anything else? That's it. But when you actually say and try to act like you about to come and do something, just nobody's done it, and thank God they haven't, but don't. But to those of you, and it seems like it's a big old huge kick and a huge threat at conservatives and Christians, and it may, whoever you may be, I don't care who you are. You need to understand, you need to be of the mindset that you would defend your family and yourself, not just with your words, but it's going to be done with actions. And I'm telling you right now, mine will be horrible. You try to come to my house and harm me, it will be horrible. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this by putting the comment section on this video. Benny Johnson praying for you, my brother, and I have written you. Hopefully I hear back from you or your producers or whatever. We need to collab again, sir. Let me know what y'all think about this by putting the comments after this video. Don't forget to do what y'all see in these elements right here. The next video that I will be doing after this one in chronological order is going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, which I don't know why, Click that. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.